While Congress is talking, the Russians are doing.
A senior intelligence official with direct knowledge of the top-secret report says several states had their voting registration system successfully compromised by the Russian government.
I can't talk about classified information publicly. We saw targeting of 21 states, and an exceptionally small number of that 21 were actually successfully penetrated.
Okay, well, wait. Did she just say, yes, the Russians hacked America's voting rolls, but in an exceptionally small number of states? She delivered that line like it was supposed to sound comforting. It's like a doctor saying, good news, Brian, you have an exceptionally small number of tumors in your brain. Oh, good. Wait, what? Like, the only thing that should concern you more than the Russians successfully hacking voter rolls is the lack of concern from Secretary of State Rex Tillerson.
Is the U.S. better prepared this time around than 2016?
I don't know that I would say we're better prepared because the Russians will adapt as well. If it's their intention to interfere, they're going to find ways to do that. And we can take steps we can take, but this is something that once they decide they're going to do it, it's very difficult to preempt it.
It's so weird to hear such a badass voice say such a wimpy thing. It's like, go ahead, punk. My wife. Nothing I can do about it. I'm sorry. Tillerson's response is mind-boggling. There's a good chance the Russians will interfere in America's upcoming election, and the Secretary of State is like, don't hate the player. I mean, what are you going to do? It's mind-boggling. And now, look, maybe Trump's administration isn't addressing Russia more forcefully because they're protecting the president's ego. Right, which is more unstable than the back of his hair. We don't know. Or maybe they just don't have time to deal with Russia. And frankly, neither do we. Because today, the thing we've got to talk about is this.
White House Staff Secretary Rob Porter resigned today after his two ex-wives came forward to the Daily Mail website with disturbing allegations of verbal and physical abuse.
Porter's first wife, Colby Holderness, shared photos with the Intercept website showing what her face looked like after he allegedly punched her while on vacation.
We've learned that John Kelly knew about these allegations for months and apparently did nothing about them.
You know, every time I think I've reached the highest level of disgust with this administration, I'm right, but then they invent another level. Because, I mean, like, I don't know, I miss the days when White House staffers got fired for fun stuff. You know, Spicy couldn't talk, the Mooch couldn't shut up, Steve Bannon couldn't shower. But I'm sorry, like, this story hits me hard because not only did the White House have a domestic abuser in its midst, a lot of the people there, especially Chief of Staff and alleged adult in the room, John Kelly, just ignored it for months. And with the job Porter had, there's no reason that they couldn't get somebody else.
The role of staff secretary is one of the most important jobs in the White House. They oversee every piece of paper that lands on the president's desk, from articles to classified briefing materials.
Oh, you oversee every piece of paper that lands on Trump's desk? You mean this desk? Oh, tough job. Trump's desk is balder than his head, people. I'm never gonna get over that. I'm just gonna keep on showing it to you. That shit was weird. What happened there? What was that? It was like an alien when the thing does that thing. Like, I'm sorry, man, don't try and, like, if your job is to bring reading materials to a guy who doesn't read, then that's not much of a job. Yeah, it's like being Kevin Spacey's agent. Yep, still no calls. Nope, nothing. Yep, doop, 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 doop.